Hello, everybody. I am glad you have joined me for yet another lesson of Let's Learn Kikuyu with me, your teacher, Mwarewa Magi. In our previous lesson, we had a look at a stranger's conversation where we saw two strangers indulging in a conversation to learn more about each other. I am glad that we can now with confidence say that we know a thing or two about them in Kikuyu. Now, prepare your pockets as we go shopping. Shopping in Kikuyu is kogura. Kogura. One form of shopping is that of window shopping, which in Kikuyu we say kogura na maitho. Kogura na maitho. The act of buying in Kikuyu is kogura. Kogura. The person who does the buying is known as the buyer, which in Kikuyu we say moguri. Moguri. Where there is a buyer, definitely there is somebody who is doing the selling. Selling in Kikuyu is kwedia. Kwedia. The one who does the selling is called a seller, as in mwedia in Kikuyu. Mwedia. While shopping, what you are actually doing is spending your money. Spending money in Kikuyu is kuhudhira besa. Kuhudhira besa. And that brings us to the term money, which we call besa in Kikuyu. Besa, which is found in the form of cash, which is besa farifari. Besa farifari. And the cash can be in form of paper money, which we call besa siamaratadi. Besa siamaratadi. Or in coins, which we call besa siamangotore. Besa siamangotore. Sometimes it's also in the form of a check, which we call seki. Seki. And in the modern world, we have it also in the form of a card, which we call kadi. Kadi. For various reasons, sometimes you might pay in the form of a card and then you are told it has been declined. In Kikuyu, when this happens, we say kadi nearegwo. Kadi nearegwo. And when it goes through and we are all happy, then it is kadi neetekirwo. Kadi neetekirwo. One undisputed place where a lot of shopping goes on is in the corner shop. A corner shop is called duka. Duka. And this is where you will find mwedia, who is the seller, remember, who will ask you, "Can I help you? Gũteithia atĩa? Gũteithia atĩa?" And you, the buyer, as in moguri, will say, "I would like to buy ndĩrenda ũnyenderie. Ndĩrenda ũnyenderie." And if it's milk that you want to buy, then you will say, ndĩrenda ũnyenderie iria. Ndĩrenda ũnyenderie iria. If it's bread you want, then you will say, ndĩrenda ũnyenderie mũgate. Ndĩrenda ũnyenderie mũgate. Or if it's tea leaves you want, then ndĩrenda ũnyenderie masani. Ndĩrenda ũnyenderie masani. And this being a duka, then a matchbox might also come in handy in these kind of places. So, ndĩrenda ũnyenderie kĩbiriti. Ndĩrenda ũnyenderie kĩbiriti. Or even soap, where you say, ndĩrenda ũnyenderie thabuni. Ndĩrenda ũnyenderie thabuni. So the mwedia will say, ke. and hand in the things you requested. And you as Mogori, you ask, uredia besa sigana. Uredia besa sigana, as in how much is it? And the shopkeeper will say, it is Kenya shillings, ne sirigi, ne sirigi. And in this case, the amount is 1,005, which will say, ne sirigi ngiri ĩmwe na ithano. Ne sirigi ngiri ĩmwe na ithano. Or if the figure turned out to be, for example, Kenya shillings 2,756, then we will say, ne sirigi ngiri igĩrĩ na magana mũgwanja ma mĩrongo ĩtano na ithathatũ. Sirigi ngiri igĩrĩ na magana mũgwanja ma mĩrongo ĩtano na ithathatũ. At this point, what you do is pay. Pay in Kikuyu is kuriha. Kuriha. And then either of you would be grateful for the service and you say thank you. Ni thank you. Ni thank you. And you might even proceed to tell them to have a good day, which in Kikuyu we say gia na muthenya mwega. Gia na muthenya mwega. One of the things to bear in mind while shopping is the price of the commodity or the item. Price in Kikuyu is thogora. Thogora. And when the price goes up, then we say thogora ni wahaisa. Thogora ni wahaisa. And when the price decreases, then we say thogora ni wagua. Thogora ni wagua. And this is where we get to say something is cheap, where we say kĩndũ kĩna raithi. Kĩndũ kĩna raithi. And when it is the opposite of raithi, then we say something is expensive. Kĩndũ kĩna goro. Kĩndũ kĩna goro. And this is where you activate your bargaining power. Bargain in Kikuyu is guthogora. Guthogora. And when you do bargaining, then we say guthogorana. Guthogorana. Another place where you go shopping and exercise your bargaining skill is at the second-hand shop. The second-hand shop is known as duka ya indo cia mitumba. Duka ya indo cia mitumba. Another place to do your shopping, and this time round is for a good cause, is at the charity shop. Charity shops are called duka cia andũ a wendi mwega. Duka cia andũ a wendi mwega. Another place to buy is at the butchery, which we call duka ya nyama. Duka ya nyama, or simply buciri. Another place is at the chemist or at the pharmacy, which we call duka ya dawa. Duka ya dawa. Another place which is not known so much for shopping, but it's essential for people who have done shopping, is the post office, which we call fodita. Fodita. And this is where you buy things like stamps, which we call vitebo. Vitebo. Envelopes, which we call bahasa. Bahasa. So when you send the things you've bought at the post office, we say what you are doing is gotomaido. Gotomaido. While when you receive, then you say kwamukiraido. Kwamukiraido. Another place that is so popular with shopping is the marketplace, which we call donyo. Donyo, or simply thoko. And this is where you buy things like onions, which we call itoguro. Itoguro. tomatoes, which we call nyanya, nyanya, kales, which we call nyeni, nyeni, potatoes, which are called waru, waru. From the market, we head to the clothes shop. The clothes shop is known as duka ya nguo, duka ya nguo. And this is where you buy things like trouser, which is mofuto, mofuto. Sweaters or jumpers known as furana, furana. Pajamas known as guo siatoro, guo siatoro. Suit, which is dhoti, dhoti. And one-on-one, we head to the seller who asks, "Can I help you? Ukwenda guteithia atia? Ukwenda guteithia atia?" Your reply, "I'm looking for a diretha, diretha." Then you go ahead and mention the item that you are looking for. The seller asks, "What measurement would you like? Ũngĩenda gĩthimi kĩigana atĩa? Ũngĩenda gĩthimi kĩigana atĩa?" Your reply is, "I want ingĩenda, ingĩenda." Then you mention the measurement. The seller asks, "How many would you like? Ũngĩenda cigana atĩa? Ũngĩenda cigana atĩa?" Your reply, ingĩenda, ingĩenda. Then you mention the amount or the number of items that you wish to buy. After you mention how many you want, then you ask, "How much is it?" Irauma mbeca cigana? Irauma mbeca cigana? The seller tells you the amount in Kenya shillings. Ne siringi, ne siringi. And then she mentions the amount. If you're happy with the amount, then you will say, "I will buy." Negora, negora. And if you're not pleased with that price, then you say, "You will not buy." Dikora, dikora. In this case, you want to buy, and the seller asks, "How do you want to pay?" Ũkwenda kũrĩha atĩa? Ũkwenda kũrĩha atĩa? Here it's up to you in what manner you want to pay, if it's in cash or use of card. So, ngwenda kũrĩha na mbeca, kandi, seki. Ngwenda kũrĩha na mbeca, kandi, seki. You pay, and either of you says, "Thank you." Nĩ wega, nĩ wega. Now I ask you, where do you like to shop? Wendete kũgũra kũ? Wendete kũgũra kũ? Are you a big spender? Wĩ andũ arĩa mendete kũgũrania? Wĩ andũ arĩa mendete kũgũrania? If you are a big spender, then you'll say yes. Ĩĩ, nĩ nyendete kũgũrania. Ĩĩ, nĩ nyendete kũgũrania. And if you are not, then aca ndiendete kũgũrania. Aca ndiendete kũgũrania. Do you always keep your receipts? Nĩ wũigaga marĩthiti maku? Nĩ wũigaga marĩthiti maku? If you do, ĩĩ, nĩ njigaga marĩthiti. Ĩĩ, nĩ njigaga marĩthiti. If you don't, aca ndigaga marĩthiti. Aca ndigaga marĩthiti. I ask, do you sometimes leave shops empty-handed? Rĩmwe nĩ umaga nduka moko matheri? Rĩmwe nĩ umaga nduka moko matheri? If you do, ĩĩ, rĩmwe nĩ nyumaga. Ĩĩ, rĩmwe nĩ nyumaga. And if you are the type that always have to buy something, then aca ndiumaga. Aca ndiumaga. I ask, do you like online shopping? Nĩ wendete kũgũra online? nĩwendete kũgũra online? If you do, nĩnyendete. Nĩnyendete. If you don't, aca ndiendete. Aca ndiendete. I ask you, would you borrow money to go shopping? No ũkombe mbeca nĩguo ũthiĩ ũkagũranie? No ũkombe mbeca nĩguo ũthiĩ ũkagũranie? If you would, no ngombe. No ngombe. If you wouldn't, aca ndingĩkomba. Aca ndingĩkomba. I ask you, if you had lots of money, what would you spend it on? Ũngĩgĩa mbeca nyingĩ-rĩ, ũngĩenda kũgũra kĩ nacio? Ũngĩgĩa mbeca nyingĩ-rĩ, ũngĩenda kũgũra kĩ nacio? You tell me. I would like to buy. Ingĩenda kũgũra. If you'd like to buy designer items, then you tell me. Ingĩenda kũgũra indo cia designer. Ingĩenda kũgũra indo cia designer. And on that note, my dear listener, we have come to the end of our lesson for now. My sincere hope that you enjoyed shopping with me and your vocabularies have benefited from this lesson. Next, prepare your taste buds as we go eating out. From me, it's goodbye.